Divine.
Eh?
If you
Maybe
make
they
a
go.
wrong investment,
They're too so. Can edit it in this?
if you make a wrong
how
investment,
Mm.
it is going to affect the business, the outcome of
Yeah,
the
I
business you are
price.
doing.
Okay.
Like now, this transportation business we're talking about,
Mm.
you buy like 3 cars. Then you don't have like a manager. You don't have someone that take care of the business, the little business just so called. Then you believe that on your own you can manage it. Maybe you just be running around the road monitoring the cars, how many passengers they carried, all that kind of thing. Guy, it's not going to yield anything.
Now, based on what you are saying, you are actually right. But even Gwaregi, which is what I'm telling you, is that there are people. What brought about this topic is first Divine just kureba. Just that what I'm here bringing up this topic is the fact of spirituality. The spirituality people choose, how it's affecting them negatively also. And I'm telling you that now, on the process before belonging or venturing into that traditional spirituality. Because if you tell me that now your wisdom can get you run business or ga smoothly, then I will tell you that, are you trying to tell me that Nande Turungwafia, Tinyangwafia or Damiri, that they are not wise? Are you trying to tell me that people that run estates make it from Emogonyama, Bidor from ordinary agent, run Gide grow or grow an established estate firm, Meche run or down to zero? Are you
So
trying
what
to tell me
made
that
him or
nobody?
her run down? What happened? That's what I have to say.
This thing is in 2 ways.
Okay.
Right? Now, I believe the fact that when you are doing the wrong thing, right, or when you are doing the right thing, but there is another thing you are supposed to be doing which you are not doing.
Thank you.
You
That
can
is the
see
spirituality.
spiritual aspect of
Yes.
it. I agree with you. And at the same time, just like our mama said, see, I so much,
Divine,
I so-
I
I
in
so
that
much believe in that aspect. See, when you venture into a business that you are not familiar with, you will definitely fail.
Definitely.
Because you have no idea of that business. You were not trained. You see, that's why it is very hard to see somebody that traveled to a place to do boy, to learn the work and being established that will fail. It is very difficult.
Because they are used to the business already.
Yes, because they have
Yeah.
gone through the process, they know the business.
Not because you have money to buy a car, you
Venturing
go and
into
buy
a
a car to
business.
transport.
Okay.
Like one of my colleagues said that one mistake he did in his life is learning how to do pharmacy job and coming out to follow another channel going into phone accessories.
Okay.
That he failed. He put about 2.something million naira in that business, and he failed.
A business
at
he
that
knows
point in
nothing
time,
about.
his
Nothing
eyes
about.
opened. And that is because he saw others doing it.
Doing it
and
and they are
he
doing
felt
well.
He can do it. He failed.
Very
Now,
good.
he now wants
But
to go
does
back to
that? But does that area now? This area you are talking about is the knowledge area. That is when you talk about the knowledge of the business, and also that is on the physical realm. Are you trying to say that no scrape will out the fact that spirituality will a role to play? Because what, just like you talk about the people, not a boy. Don't forget where we started. It's true that we didn't record it, but what started this conversation is the spiritual aspect where people belong, either Christianity or traditional.
But sir, let me ask
spirituality.
you, every individual, that's why people used to say, if you don't have God, hold devil very well. So that you have a source, you must have a source. How can somebody, you want to start something, you don't have God, you don't have the other one backing you, you are waiting to fail first.
They're not floating.
Thank you.
Before you now realize what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly what I
where
was
you're supposed to
saying.
be.
I was exactly what I was saying when I say that I support the man in subject 100%. Any belief what he believe, let him believe. As long as he doesn't have anything to more. Can't you believe and get believe? Are you getting me
But
now?
for him to not have realized that he needed this spiritual or traditional aspect of it, for him not to have realized that he needed it in the first place, and now he's realizing he can still fail in this.
That is
aspect.
that
It's
is
going
early.
plastic.
Yeah,
That was
How sure is he?
The subject I failed now.
How
You
sure
say
is he
nice.
that this
I
is
don't
what he
see-
needs?
okay now.
That
See,
is it.
it's still nice. That one now is early ignorance, which just like I say, I don't. And what I hear was what I'm afraid more succeeding. But what I say is, I will not sit down and blame. That is
Nobody's
my
blaming
job.
anybody.
No. You guys blame me.
No, nobody is blaming anybody. You need to point out some errors
And,
that he has made.
Those errors, anybody
And
makes
it will
errors.
help him
I ain't chatting
fix
to
it.
Weber now had some at some point in our life where we
Yeah.
failed at some certain things.
Like I would say that
Do you get?
success, somebody being successful.
It's about failure.
And somebody making it in life, or maybe you're running.
Define
a
it.
business.
Mwa go ranga
Mba ebe
one.
mere arụ ijiji na-ebe ya.
Ọ dị ka ị na-eme eri. Jide kamera gbagote n'aba kwuru.
Your camera, radio picking a baramba.
This boy
Someone-
on a waste my tape.
God, even God Himself is a God of principle.
Bam,
You understand?
bam.
And making money, or somebody that is into business, or having financial success requires discipline.
High level of spirituality.
You understand?
High level. Kwa.
You must be a principled somebody.
But-
Once you follow that principle to success, there are, let me say, 60% chances that you make it.
Exactly. But do you know?
You understand?
CNN now, let me ask you. Now you are doing a business. Or maybe you want to have in your account is like, let's say 1 million. And one person will come from nowhere and tell you that the chi or the gods you are serving, ask you to go and kill cow. And that cow worth
1 point something
1
million.
point something million. They will ask you to go and borrow and complete that 1 million and kill that cow. Now you went and borrowed that money and killed the cow for the chief. And now you are left with 0 naira and you still have debt to pay. How do you explain that?
Okay. Just like you asked, if I am a person, it will not be me. Now here is the thing. I said it earlier. I said it in the video, and I'm still saying it. Everybody is left to their opinion. I will never. You blame Onyemenia. I will tell you why. We came into this world with nothing. Are you getting me? And we will live with nothing. We only struggle to wait for death. Are you getting me? So that is why I'm more personally. Understand me. If you understand the Ibemo, you understand what I'm saying. There is no guarantee that Noya had taken that 1 million in that business, he will still succeed. Just like what we are saying here. The person will still be left with nothing. It's possible.
Like this, there is one a friend of mine. It's just happening recently now. So and the person, after she complains that after doing business or whatever, after the whole day, because she does this POS business, like 2 days ago or something, she was telling me that these things don't happen to her after sales or whatever. When a place she keeps her money,
The money will start.
the money will
disappear.
a huge amount of money
Will be missing.
disappear. That is her.
Now, we're going to come with that experience.
So
How do they wake
I've been like, I was now
How do they
asking her.
wake
I was asking her, how did you make? She said she didn't make any mistake and she did overpay somebody. That these things do normally happen. That it has been happening before. Then she now did some sacrifice to water spirit and all of that, and the thing stopped.
Okay.
And now the thing have started again. You see, so
Let her go back now.
I tell her, what is the
Let's have
guarantee
a
that when you finish this sacrifice that the thing will stop? Since you've tried your menada and it didn't work, why not try God?
Now, this is where you get it all wrong. Now, let me correct you. You go to church every Sunday.
Yes.
You people are making this look like then we're war between this and this. I'm coming.
I'm
You
not
go to church
contradicting.
every Sunday. Does it stop you from having problems?
Since you've tried
No.
it and it didn't work.
It the problem, yeah.
Eh.
So because no media once, should that erase the whole problem? You are the person that is getting it wrong. You go to church. Does it erase all your problems? Be sincere on this camera now.
We are human. We are bound to
Thank
have
you. So why
problems.
do you now tell her that now the problem only in Webu because no men are
I'm not telling her that
See,
the problem
leave people-
only is a menana.
No,
I
he
was
no,
just
he not said that. He
No,
said, since you
I
have
did
tried
not-
this,
eh,
why
I
not
did
try
So
it?
are you
Why
now
not try
telling
this
him
one?
now and now telling her now that or try your God that the problem will go?
Definitely, it's
Because
men.
you are in God. So you are supposed to be specific because you know God enough. You're supposed to be specific.
Let me tell
Are
you-
you saying that when she comes to
one
God,
of the things I
that
told her
God
is
in
that-
the Kunabo
wait,
church now
one of
Jesus
the
Christ.
things I told her is that things happen to you according to what you believe. What you
According to
believe
belief.
works for you.
Let me
Did she believe that somebody
You
will be
understand?
take
let me
is this boy talk or ever?
Jeremiah Dora.
Can you nigga name misbehave cable like an anyagara no? Why can you video be now?
Na video
I
no
know
dey.
camera angle, I'm a million. Camera and gazebe niketana. I don't know your reason. Now,
It's an image of the
Now, here is the point I'm trying to make, AB. If I want to, if open Ambonio Menarena, for example, and if I'm telling you to join a Menarena, I should be specific enough to tell you that now. Just like Ota Hagwa Burianambo, Yame, Ochi, me, I'm a Menada, Yame, Yedota, that thing got stopped. Or may I detain or push for a period of time, then later resurfaced. Are you getting it now? The same thing happens to people. People go to church. I'm not saying more than when I'm a minister. Don't get me wrong. But don't tell people that the reason they are facing their problem is because of the Chihane Efe. I'm telling you with all honest truth. Because
Remember,
I'm coming. I go to church. My dad is a deacon. I was born and dedicated under the church. And we never grew to outgrow problems. And we only go there, we always pray, and God lifts the problem. We face another problem, and we pray, and He lifts the problem. Every end of the year, I name testimony, church testimony. Open here and send the meeting or I will have problem with you guys. So
See, let me
at the end
let
of
me tell
everything,
you one thing that happened to me.
problems
one day.
will always surface.
A friend referred me to one pastor or a minister. I went to her. The lady told me that I have to bring so thing to do so thing that was on my neck that time. So the money she called, I was like, if I had this kind of money, why would I even think about coming to you at the first time? She now said, okay, that she want me to bring smaller amount from what she called before, so that she will do that thing for me, so that I will see the small light. Kamfuti Ifeya, as she said. Then I will now gather money to come and do the main demand. Maybe that's exactly what happened to the girl. Oh, small one, good. So
Oh God, I tell you, I'm never going to help you. I'm never going to help you again.
So that day, I just tell myself, why not just go home and let things flow on their own? So my greatest surprise, that woman tried to convince me. She keep reducing the money. She keep reducing the money. She keep reducing the money. At the end of the day, I refused. So I went home. That was on Sunday. I went home that day. Monday passed. Tuesday. That's when I went to meet her for.
No, we are just having a conversation.
Okay.
So that
No,
thing,
we are done.
I was that thing that would take me to her house.
Yes.
That thing that took me to her house now happened. Okay, see where it would have been bad. Had it been I gave her that small thing to do that small one, do you know that I would have
Sụọ Igbo. O nwere ka oyibo gị si ada na ntị sụọ Igbo.
So I got school. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, like as I was saying, what is all this?
Just trust
Me?
me.
You don't know me. You don't know me then.
Jesus. You will be acting. Swear you will.
So after that day, this thing that happened. You understand? So had it been, I paid that woman that money, I would have been forced to go back to do that bigger one.
Now,
you see it?
now,
And if you
here's
did
the
not go,
question. Here's
and
the
then if
question.
anything goes wrong, you will now regret her. Had it been I paid her the whole money.
Here is
you
the
wouldn't
question
have.
now. Let me now compare it now. If you come to
Ọbụna
church,
emeka dọkịta anụma.
yes sir,
Senatọ hospital nkwụgharịzie na nwazi
No
ya
problem.
na-eme ụlọ.
no problem.
Dị ha amago ndị unu bụ.
All right. So on the, let's flip it to the other side. When we are in church, you will hear a pastor say, 100,000 people that have 100,000 come, they will pray for them. The same prayer, they will invite people that have 50,000.
Ah.
Are you paying attention?
Mhm.
They will invite people that have 50,000.
Mhm.
They will also invite people that have 10,000 for the same problem. Then generally, people that have 5,000, then 1,000, then I'm not there's a data. Anything you have, come out. Are you saying it? You see why I say?
Okay.
You see why I say? There is nothing that can separate
Divine.
these things.
Divine appointment.
These things happen everywhere. So, but one thing this sure is that words is the greatest power we have. Those words you deposit to the universe. If those words you deliver to the universe is what builds your world, is what creates your world. What I hear now, when you got home, you still spoke that you need this thing. You prayed. That what we call prayer is actually that word you sent to the universe. The universe will prepare what
I
you
did not
need.
even pray again after that. I just left home.
But you've said it before. What you need. Those are the
I
words.
just left.
Do you get? So there are things.
And those things were meant to happen before. They were meant to happen. So if even I give her the money, the thing would have even.
No, I'm not talking about giving the money. I'm saying that those. That is what I'm telling you.
Just
Okwa.
No,
But you know that,
Huh?
on a cover kiki, na akọ nkeki.
No. What's the topic anyway?
The topic is we are talking about Omena in a
Involve him in
church.
your camera,
In the
the
what?
cameraman.
Omena in a church.
Church
So
is
they
a
are
scam,
saying
it's a lot of rubbish. Complete
Now-
pile of shit. But for me,
for you, yes. But what we are saying is they are trying to say that now people name Omena and they deceive women. And when we talk about Omena, we talk about not about the general Omena, Omena is segment by segment.
enwere
I
ọdịnala
think
enwere ọdịnala
ọdịnala.
enwere